Well, it's another good day out on the lake with my buddy Brett Bloemendaal from Bloemendaal Guide Service. In case you didn't know, Brett won today. I got one fish and he got about 15, so that's the way it goes sometimes. But it was fun. See if we can catch some more fish in the future. In the meantime, you're gonna love it.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting
What else you need besides bait?
That's it.
We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
Morning. One.
Off the lake.
Off to the lake.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go.
Try that again.
We wanna go, go.
Keep waiting for one of those springs when all of the back stuff is loaded with fish.
Yeah, but
3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Not the last couple. That's the people. So yeah, like I said, 2 very different seasons. Last year was like the shortest spring I'd ever seen in my life. We had a late ice out, and then all of a sudden we had a ton of calm, sunny, hot days in May, and just fast forward right to the early summer bite, almost zero spring bite. This year, we actually had a decent timing on the ice off, and then we had an early spawn, an early post-spawn bite, but it never really got that fired up, and we're still struggling to get the lake warmed up to get that hot post-spawn / late spring, early summer, whatever you want to call it, kind of bite going. It's been cloudy, cold, windy days. At least today we have sun, although it's only going to be like 62 degrees. You can see I'm wearing a stocking cap and a coat again. It's like 49 right now. On the plus side, we'll probably have a good shallow bite, a good jig bite, like well into June. We might be fishing bays into July. So like there's a lot of positive things to that. It's just that instead of last year, the bite being all front loaded, this year, it's going to be a little backloaded. So I don't know what to expect today. I don't really expect great, amazing things, but I blocked the day off to fish with my buddy Randy, make some videos for you guys because I like to do that. One of our best spots, if you can call it that. Yes, the last couple of days has been just loaded with trees. We've lost a lot of jigs. And we were catching a lot of them on plastic, so we're losing expensive plastic jigs and expensive eye candies. No bueno. A minnow jig is not such a big deal. It's a pain in the butt to tie it on, but at least it doesn't cost a lot. These things put a little bit of a dent in the pocketbook the last couple of days. That's a walleye. Look at that guy. I'm fishing some backwater stuff I haven't been to in like 4 years. Just looking for something different. That'd be a decent guiding fish anyway. Oh, it came off.
Oh,
That was heavier.
it was heavy.
I wasn't sure if that was a tree or a fish for a little while there.
It was a hefty hook set, that's
That
for
was
sure.
stout. Darn it. Darn it, Woody. I don't think that was a pike or a bass either. Seems like they'll take the plastic though. The hook is bent out a little bit. Oh, bite.
Bite. Had a bite.
Randy had a bite. Oh, I want to see that fish. Dang it, that pisses me off. Felt like a stud. It's like a couple, 2, 3 walleyes out here on the point. Might just spot lock on it here in a second. I'd like to get a bite on the drive-by first. Looks like a few more there. Da 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 da. If I don't see anything else up here, I'll eventually go back and spot lock on that thing. This is not as heavy as the last one, but it is a walleye. I don't know. There's a little bit of promise back here. 4 bites, 2 walleyes landed, possible tanker dropped, all on plastic.
Where'd you see those at? Oh, there we go.
Wow. What are you? Little pike. Jeez. That's why you were so crazy, huh? That might be the smallest pike I've ever caught.
That's pretty tiny.
Goodness. Talk about a hit and run job. Missed that one. Walleyes will be in a foot or two, but there needs to be some more gradual, deeper water next to that, not just nothing but a foot or two. This little inside corner might be okay. A lot of fish there, what are they?
If anyone wants a paddle boat, it's there for the taking.
Go and get it.
Right there. That's all I'm gonna give you. Figure it out.
You can find a paddle boat on shore, you know where we're fishing. In that last area we were in, I fished a couple times like 4 years ago and the water was a lot higher. Non-biters. Yeah. Oh, he slacked me up and I never got tight on him. Dang it.
High candy's hard to get on the hook.
Yeah, I can show you a little trick I learned with that.
Well, you told me you lift it over the thing, but
Yeah, you kind of pull it out
pinch it
and then up to create some space in there.
Sure.
I got another skier walleye. Oh, the little guys coming out to play today. Not necessarily a bunch of them, but a few. I was trying to open my water, obviously, there. Did the one-hand hook set with the water bottle open. I spilled a little bit. Apparently there's a pretty big year class of those fish around now. We're just finally starting to catch a little more of them the last few days.
With my new prop on, nice stainless steel prop, I was actually able to skip across two footers
Nice.
with Craig in the boat. And
Because when you guys said you're going to Van Hook and then that wind came up, I was like, boy, I hope he's sure not out there.
I was out there.
Oh,
So when we came home, it was against that wind.
yeah.
And
I wouldn't have wanted to be going out there with my boat at that time. I mean, I can do it, but it wouldn't have been fun.
right.
How long did it take you to get back?
Well, I could only go 31. It's the fastest
That's not bad.
I could go. So, but like I said, it was the first time I've actually been able to experience skipping across the top of waves.
Yeah, that's nice.
couldn't do that with the aluminum prop.
Sure.
I wouldn't mind having a 17 pitch instead of a 16 pitch, but
That's pretty much a west wind now. That's a big fish.
there we go.
Holy cow. That's a really big fish. Whatever that is. I just dropped it right down on top of a mark that I saw over there and just popped it one frickin' time and he was right there. Might be a pike, but something big. Something big. I'm starting to think pike. Yeah. I'm starting to think pike now.
Oh boy. Yeah, I had a big break off here too the other day.
That's a walleye, it's a 30.
I hope it doesn't break off. I really want to see how big this pike is. Or walleye.
I mean, it hasn't broke yet, so it must be hooked in the corner. I can't even imagine if this is a walleye. That would just blow my mind. Jeez. Could be another carp for all I know.
Oh, well, carp don't get that crazy that fast.
Do you see it?
Barely.
I didn't get a good enough look either. I just saw a tail go by. Couldn't see the colors on it. Yeah, giant pike.
Wow.
That's a 40. That's a 40 inch. You might want to get the other net. Seriously, I don't want to put it in that net. That's big. Well, it might only be 38 or something. But
Ooh.
it's been a while since I've caught a really big pike like this. Yikes. Violent.
That is big.
Violent fish. Yeah. Kinda.
I got the back in here.
Oh my God. Where's the bait? Bonus fish. Sakakawea has pike too. Now if I can find my bait, I would like to extract it. How did I land that fish? Unreal. Release.
Yeah.
Ready.
Which way are you going? Over here?
Right back here. That's a sizable fish right there. Nice bonus. Woofty. Well, if you're not going to catch walleyes, that's fun to catch.
That was fun.
I just got lucky that I happened to have my heavier fluorocarbon on this rod. I've been running 8-pound with most of these things, and this just happened to have 14 on it, and I just kept it on there. That probably saved it a little bit. Oh, 30-inch walleye would have been fun.
Another pike. Definitely.
Definitely a pike, you think?
Well, its head shaking weird.
I don't know. Smallmouth.
Huh. So crazy. He's just like an animal. He's not even that big.
He's digging.
He is just fired up.
Digging.
Huh. Interesting. Thanks.
You betcha.
I don't think I've ever had a Smallie hit like that before.
How'd he bite?
He just grabbed it.
Just on the run?
And smashed it, took it.
Huh.
I guess the eye candy was on the dinner menu for that little Smallie.
Sure was.
It is a lot lighter.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, almost any rod of any caliber that I've used has pretty good sensitivity. I haven't noticed a rod that's like, oh my God, that's so much more sensitive. But if it's lighter, that's worth something. I like that. I'm noticeably less fatigued at the end of the day using his rod. A little less wrist and shoulder soreness.
It's got 2 more eyelets on it than mine. Oh, there we go.
Always when I'm eating lunch, isn't it? I think it's pretty nice too. Sure is a nice one. Nice fish in the net. That away. How random though, jeez. Troll for half a mile. Finally get a little tick on the end of the jig. And the fish that want it, like, they eat it. It's just, to find any concentration of fish right now is tough. A nice 18-inch, edible, if you so choose, Sakakawea walleye. Down he goes. Maybe they're loaded on this hump.
Maybe.
There's some fish hanging around the side of this thing. Come on, make it happen. More than a one-hit wonder. Got him. Not a walleye. Get this side, bass. Over here. Over here. Wow, you're feisty.
It's a nice size.
You're feisty.
They're just fired up today, these bass.
Anything that bites, sort of day. I told you, man, if I'm gonna start eating, things are gonna happen. Why is that? Make it a walleye this time. Damn it. Ooh. Ooh.
Yep, it's definitely bad.
What is it?
Applesauce.
Oh,
I just swallowed it.
I never know how much of that stuff is just a a flavor concern versus an actual health concern. I should definitely not inhale water in my lungs again, though. That was bad.
In case you're wondering why I didn't edit out the coughing and the sniffing, you can just check out Brett's video. At about the 13-minute and 20-second mark, you'll see me coughing because I drank some water down the wrong pipe. So, payback. Gotcha, Brett.
You're killing me, Smalls. It's funny, that day I saw you in the cleaning station. There was a guy that was driving down the road that had a 1650 fish hawk and a white pickup. And I'm like, oh, that must be Randy. And then I looked in the back and I'm like, oh, no decal. And then we pulled into the cleaning station 2 seconds later. I'm like, oh, but that's Randy.
Wow.
There was 2 of the exact same fish hawks in the exact same pickup.
Crazy.
Within 50 yards of each other.
I've never seen that before.
Me either. Same motor, exact same rig, everything but the decals. Right away though, there was like 4 big bait clouds.
Yeah, that was promising.
Now nothing. Oh, we tagged another rando. That was like, so we started trolling out in 15 feet because we saw some bait out there. But I still casted this into at least 10, so I don't think the change in plans really did anything here. That's a nice walleye. He definitely wasn't in 15 feet, but It's just been an exercise in water covering. That's about all this has been. Get that off your fin, buddy. Nice fish.
It's a good eater.
Good eating fish. Guessing Randy's gonna get some release footage of this. You're gonna have to watch his video if you want to see cool release shots. Because I don't have his fancy little underwater camera. That's a proprietary rip and lips thing. Oh, jeez. Right as it hit the bottom. As soon as the next cast hit the bottom, I don't even know if it hit the bottom. I didn't even jig yet and tick.
Can you bring it around to the back end so we don't
Yeah,
hook
sure
up my search bait there?
Sure can.
Huh.
It's another nice walleye again. I'd say he's probably sitting in 8 feet of water, that one. Get out of the search bait. Get out of the search bait. I wish they would bite other things.
That's a nice one.
That's a little longer than the other two. They're not biting a ton, but they bite the plastic when they bite. 7 walleyes now, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. But this is my last chartreuse eye candy. I don't have another one to share.
This net, so snaggy on things.
It is, yeah, I agree.
So weird. I have that problem in my boat too, but man, it just got hooked up on those corners there. I couldn't even get it off. Oh, wow.
Geez. Should have left the camera on, I guess. Goodness sakes. Now they're actually biting quite frequently. That one was in 12, 13 feet for sure because it was right behind the boat. For sure deeper. I'm just not marking a ton of them, but they're out there.
It's a nice one too.
Yeah.
Oops.
If I just let the camera roll, that was like a 3-minute segment. But I didn't expect to get any bites that soon together. Crazy horse. That was actually some pretty hot stuff there.
Yeah, you only had to wait until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That makes me wonder if we were fishing 12, 14 feet earlier, if that would have helped. I don't know. I still don't like see a ton of fish. Certainly don't want to go around. That would be way too much effort.
They are not fisher people.
Way too much effort.
The case of not being a fisher person.
Agreed.
Maybe it'll rile up the fish. Oh, look at that. It did rile up the fish.
Well, the second pass, we had 2 missed bites, and we're almost done with the third. I thought we had something repeatable. All we get is a white bass.
A white bass.
Whoa. Just can't seem to put a pattern together right now. I don't know, we've done okay today. Better than I thought we would so far. I don't know if there's something magic about this green eye candy or not, but it seems to be the only thing that's caught a fish today.
Yeah. Well, actually, you're the only thing that's caught a fish today. I got one Smallie.
It can't just be me. It's got to be something about the lure. And oddly enough, I thought I was out of those, and then we started digging in my glove box, and we found a second package of the chartreuse eye candy, and then I felt like a jerk. And then he put it on, and he had one missed bite, and then now it seems like they've quit on us.
One missed bite on the first cast.
On the first cast, yeah.
Well, and that Smallie I got just hammered it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it must have been the color.
I still can't believe the only thing that caught a fish today was this jig and this plastic.
It was that color, because
Apparently.
I got that on that minnow one. It was a 4.5-inch minnow color. Same color, but
Apparently was.
for the Smallie anyway.
It feels like we should be getting past, I mean, like most of this bay was 59 to 60 degrees.
Oh,